Nou, soos my vrou gesê het, hy was nog 'n regte animal party. Maar wat ek altyd vir hom waardeer het, dit het nie vir hom 'n halwe bal brandewyn gekos om 'n animal party te raak nie. Jy weet, party ouens, hulle moet mos nou eers iets aan hê voordat hulle begin funny raak. Maar Piet was maar sommer funny van van nature.
Toe ons in Nysna was, ek is 2-3 jaar terug, het ons saam in Setsfield vakansie gehou. En toe het ons op daai, ek weet nie eens wat noem is daai goed, iets trap. Wat noem jy daai goed? Daar wat jy so paddel, dan gaan jy op die lagoon. Ek weet nie wat die ding van die naam is nie, maar toe ons, Giudina en Piet is nou op een en ons is op een. En op 'n kol het Piet uitgeklim. Ons het toe na die wal toe gegaan en Piet klim uit en hy sou nou toe weer inklim. Toe hak sy voet vas. Vaderland, en die arme man het mos maar 'n slegte been. En hy kan nie sy balans hou nie en hy's hier onder die water en ons het vreeslik vir hom gelag, want dit klink nou nie snaaks nie, maar ons het verskriklik vir hom gelag want ou Piet, ou Giudina sit daarso en wil toe verder trap en hier sleep sy nou vir Piet agterna wat dit was mos, ek kan nou nie onthou presies wat daar gebeur het, maar ek weet dit ons het al baie lekker tye saam gehad.
I used to have this little issue of sleepwalking. And then on occasion I would sleep over. Lana in her room and I had my own room in the back. And the spare room was repainted like a month or two ago. And I moved in. And in the middle of the night I would start climbing walls. And obviously Pete, being in the other room, didn't know what was happening. And he would like basically storm into the room and say, "Dingetjie, wat doen jy?" So, yeah, that was some of the funny things. I think after that he started locking my door at night. I'm not quite sure if it was for the sleepwalking or was to stop me from visiting his daughter. But we are married now, so it couldn't have been too bad, I reckon.
Ek dink my pa was omtrent 43, 44 toe ek vir Tiaan gehad het. En dit was vir hom 'n hele nuwe ervaring gewees en ek onthou spesifiek eendag Tiaan was omtrent 6 weke oud. Toe het ek gou by hom omgegaan by die werk en ek het iets gaan haal of iets wou ek gaan uitvind het en ek kan nie onthou presies wat gebeur het nie, maar ek moes toe nou skielik die kind neersit of iets met hom doen en alwaar ek kon dink was, pa, hou gou hier vas. En ek onthou dat hy het letterlik vir Tiaan vasgehou, soos iets waaraan hy nie kan vat nie, want hy weet nie wat om te doen met hierdie dingetjie nie. En hy het sommer sy sekretaresse geroep en gesê, "Dee, hou vas hierso, ek weet nie hoe om hierdie kind vas te hou nie."
Okay, I don't think there's a lot of things that I've never not said to my dad, because I think that I'm quite an emotional and open person, so I will say to him, I love him. I will say to him, I miss him. I will send him a little SMS and tell him, I love you lots, Dad, and he will come back and say, okay, because I think that's the only thing that he knows how to reply on an SMS.
Be a hard time, doesn't matter where or what he does. He's very light-hearted, so he doesn't take it personally. I mean, we can joke about a lot of personal things, whether it's his special leg. He just has to show you the knuckles each time. But we don't take it serious anymore. Or we'll make a joke about the love of his life or the ex-love of his life.
You know, there's always been jokes. I think you might have even heard it already on this video about, you know, the raw potatoes and the shoeless walking in the snow and being in a feeding camp for underprivileged or undernourished children after the war. You know, those are things that we tend to rip Peter off about, but I would just like to, you know, say there are other things, you know. I mean, there's the leg story, you know, the fact that the legs are so sexy and equal. And then I often talk about the one, you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't mention it, but his other disability that he might know that he's got. But I'm not going to go into details about that, but what I'm going to say, in the land of the castrated, the one something man is king. And Your Majesty, it's a great pleasure to be your son-in-law. It's a great pleasure to have you as my father-in-law. I thank you for the help, the support, the advice, the encouragement that you've given to me personally over the years.
My skoonma verongelukke, die kinders was baie klein. Tiaan was omtrent 5, Neil was so 3 en Danel was 'n jaar oud en ons moes Kleinmond toe gaan om te gaan help. Daar by my skoonpa en my pa moes noodgedwonge na die kinders kyk. Hy het eintlik aangebied, hy sal hulle vat vir die naweek. En ek weet nou nog nie wat gebeur het nie, maar al wat ek toe nou agterna gehoor het is dat hy het vir Neil en Danel in die bad gesit om hulle te bad. En toe hy terugkom in die badkamer, toe het Neil in die bad gepoel. En hy moes toe nou die besigheid skoonmaak en hy was glad nie impress gewees nie. Maar ja, hy het aangepas, hy's daardeur.
Maar ek kan onthou die tyd wat ons geluister het in sy kar, visvang tunes. Hy sal weet wat dit is. Al die klomp snaakse ouens wat snaakse visvang musiek gespeel het en hoe ons saam gesing het.
Jy weet van die visvang wat hy nog die mas kon opkom en dat ek beter as hy visse vang het. Remember once in wilderness swimming across the lagoon. Well, I was like in a lagoon and just heard this massive splash behind me and I'll Piet daar so kop eerste van die rots afgeval in die water. Oh, it was pretty funny. And it's not funny, but when my dad, we used to go to Victoria Bay quite often to visit Auntie Lavinia and Cynthia. And one day somebody body surfed into him and cracked a couple of his ribs. I was not so too sad about it because I could come to see Tony Hawk, so thanks for that, Dad.
Ook nog aan dink van Piet, hulle nou as ons eet baie by mekaar, ons gaan by hom eet en hulle kom by ons eet en dan sê ek vir Ria, luister, as Piet hulle kom eet moet jy ekstra kos maak want ou Piet vreet vir 2 of 3, jy weet hoe baie hy kan vreet en dis een ding wat ek vreeslik geniet want ek kan nie baie eet nie, so dan sê ek nou maar ou Piet geniet dit jong, ek sal kyk hoe jy eet.
What I really enjoy about Piet van Gent, Pa, as I call him, is the fact that he's down to earth. He is a man that although he's now reaching the age of 70 and you would think, wow, that's, it's time for maturity to kick in. Although he's an extremely mature person, he's an extremely fun-loving person. And I can only say that the fun and the laughter and the jokes and the information that he shared with me over the years, Lana and Des don't know half the things that, I've heard as stories about Peter's childhood and the things that he got up to as a young adult, his exploits and things like that. And for me, it's quite funny because, he's a fun-loving guy. He knows exactly what he wants to do in life, and he's not prepared to take the nonsense that people dish out. He's prepared to give out nonsense, but he is there to have fun. And I think both him and Gert are examples of the fact that, you can go through life having fun without having the overburden of being this mature adult all the time.
Ag, ek dink my message is Piet. Ons loop nie mekaar se deure plat nie, maar ons bly naam, jy weet, ons maak hom seker dat jy weet ons dan nog jy weet broers is en ons kuiers af en toe na en hy kom daar net 'n draai maak hier en dan bring hy vir my 'n bietjie paperbags en so en ek moes baie lief vir paperbags en dan lees ek maar weer die paperbags of ek het nou boeke en dan gee ek maar weer vir hom boeke om te lees en ag Piet is 'n goeie ou. Dis al wat ek nou kan sê dat
nee, ek weet nie, ons kom al so baie jare saam. Dit voel maar net vir my Piet was altyd deel van my lewe en hy's baie ondersteunend. Ons kon nog altyd vir hom vra. Kyk, enigtyd dag en nag kon ons vir hom op hom reken as weet Gert hom nodig gehad het vir iets. En wat vir my die mooiste eintlik is dat hy en Gert so goed saam weet klaar kom en hulle ek het al een keer vir my 'n verjaarsdagkaartjie geskryf het daar so 'n Bybelversie. Dit is so mooi as broers kan saamlewe en met mekaar kan saamwerk. Dit is hy's maar net altyd daar, jy weet, en ons geniet mekaar en ons hoop ons kan nog jare saam met mekaar deel en Piet is 'n goeie ou. Dis al wat ek kan sê.
Maar ek wil vir Piet ook wyse ek wens hom voorspoed en 'n lang lewe toe en dat sy gesondheid by hom sal bly en dat hy en Giudina vir die res van hulle lewe lekker en gelukkig saam sal lewe.
We've always gone on very well and he's always made me feel like part of the family and there's never been any awkwardness yes, I feel he's really made me feel like one of his daughters and I really hope he has a wonderful birthday and we love him a lot.
Never change. Stay where you are, keep with the jokes, enjoy life, live life to the fullest. Don't stop visiting. Don't stop rooting when you rock up Saturday mornings or wake me up. I would like some coffee in bed though, you can pick that up. No, I just want to say thank you very much for being there for everybody actually.
So I would just personally like to say thank you very much for everything that you've done for me and obviously for Des and the children, which goes without saying that you would do that. And I know that you've got a saying that you say, you know, small children, small problems, big children, big problems, and you know that's evident by the fact that you've never shied away from being part of your children's lives and certainly your children's spouses' lives. And yeah, I can only just tip my hat and say thank you very much for that. And we hope that you are going to have a fantastic future from here on.
Ek dink wat ek nog altyd wou gesê het, wat ek dalk net nooit die moed gehad het om te sê nie is, ek is jammer as ek pa teleurgestel het. Ek weet my lewe was nie 100% in die opsig soos wat die mense dit sou wou hê met die wat ek geskei is en ek moes sukkel op my eie met 3 kinders nie. So ek is jammer oor daai teleurstelling.
I wish that he lives another 100 years, if he could. I wish him health, that he will have a good life. And then maybe something very important, he's always said to me that if he could be happy, he would give away all his money. Okay, so that was also an important message, to say that money can't bring happiness. But I said to him the other night, we took him out for dinner and he said, you know what, I'm really happy in my life. And it's quite nice to hear that at the age of 70, he's married, he's happy, he's content, he knows what he's got. And I hope that he will live a healthy, and he will stay healthy for a long time still.
Ek wil net vir Appa sê geluk met Appa se verjaarsdag. En dankie dat Appa nog altyd daar was vir ons en dat Appa so baie vir ons gedoen het. En mag Appa nog 'n klomp geseënde jare vorentoe hê en gesonde lewe en mag Appa so awesome bly. Ek lief vir Appa.
Ek wil net vir my oupa dankie sê dat hy so 'n goeie oupa was vir ons. al die jare by ons gestaan het, by my ma gestaan het, vir ons gehelp het en alles wat ons nodig gehad het. En oupa was ook 'n baie vrygewige mens geweest. Soos hy sal sommer net hierso sê, hierso is vir jou R10 of hierso is vir jou R20 of vir Danel sal hy elke week sakke vol geld bring. Maar ja, anyway, en dan wat heb ik nog gezegd? Ja, en ja, mijn opa was een hardkoppige mens geweest, maar hij het geglo in wat hij in vastglo en ik en opa het baie gestry, maar ons het op een dag het ek en hy by mekaar gekom en ons het besluit ons gaan agree to disagree. En ja, ek is baie lief vir my oupa, al is hy so 'n hardkoppige mens, dan wens ek net die beste vir hom toe.
En gelukkige 70ste verjaarsdag en mag oupa nog baie lank lewe. Mag oupa sommer nog 150 word.
Ja, ek kan net sê dankie vir 'n wonderlike pa wat altyd daar was, altyd moed ingepraat het, gepreek het en vir ons vertel het hoe dit moet gedoen word en vir ons raad gegee het. So dankie daarvoor en mag pa nog 70 gesonde, wonderlike jare hê.
Piet, geluk met jou 70ste verjaarsdag. Ek hoop dit is 'n lekker dag. Ek hoop jy gaan dit lekker saam met ons geniet. Ek hoop ons nog vele meer. Dankie vir wat jy is en wat jy nog altyd vir ons gewees het. En mag nog vele jare wees.
And I hope that this video in some small way gives you a sense of the value that people hold you to and how esteemed you are in the eyes of people. I hope that you're going to find real comfort in knowing that you've had an impact on people, many people, and that those people are expecting you to have a long and a happy life. And we all say good luck and enjoy. And thanks for being who you are. You're very special. Dankie pa. Live for you.
Okay, so my final message to my dad is, I love you more than life itself. And now I'm going to get all teary. But I hope that you will always stay special to us, and I just love you more than life itself.
Oupa, is iets wat ek vir oupa moet sê. Is jammer dat ek dit vir oupa op hierdie manier moet sê, maar oupa word 'n oupa Grietjie. Pieter Hendrik is op die 7de is op pad. Just kidding.